What up, what ifers? Welcome back to the channel. Today I got more of the craziest, weirdest, and creepiest TikToks that'll make you rethink everything. So you gonna wanna stay locked in, cause you ain't gonna believe this.
Mark 1 clone. They call it an organic robotoid. You got more side effects. You're more confused when you're a Mark 1. They're REM driven as well. So they don't use them anymore. They just use the Mark 2s. It's called a Mark 2 REM driven clone. They can only put you into one of these clones when you're fully into REM sleep. The Mark 3 is a run around all the time clone. No REM needed. They can have it as a set consciousness, or they can do a duality thing. In real life, you'd have to do absolutely nothing and totally concentrate on walking and talking as this clone. You get that double vision type of thing. You got to close your eyes and concentrate. They don't go so good. And Mark 4 is supposed to be like top of the line.
They just call it a double. And it's supposed to be just like a person. But the Mark II ones, they don't last. They have to get new bodies like every 2 years, and some people last longer. They get kind of rashy. Different types have different ailments. They'll just throw the old clone in this big chipper, like big, looks like a big garbage disposal, and they just chuck them in there, and they get ground up and go down. They make 20 clones of you at a time, and they set 20 tanks on growing just yous. And then they pick out the best 5 and use them and throw the rest in the chipper.
You know, that's wild, bro. I mean, I believe that there is some cloning going on. I don't know how advanced it may be. I don't know, man. But, man, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on out here, bro. Y'all, what y'all think, though?
Everything that happened in 2020 will be the same thing that happened in 2024. Let me break it down to you. So y'all remember the elected president candidates. The top ones was Biden and Trump, 2020. Come to 2024, the top candidates. Again, 2020 Chiefs and the 49ers. Chiefs won. 2024, Chiefs and the 49ers. Chiefs won. 2020, we had a pandemic and lockdown. Roll back 2024, we got a pandemic that's enrolling right now. And then we will have another lockdown. But y'all can check it out for yourselves.
The British government has unveiled a new vaccine research facility where scientists are working to prevent future pandemics. It's located at Portondown, a high-security research facility best known for its work on chemical warfare. Experts are preparing for what is known as Disease X, or the next pandemic virus.
Wondering why y'all been sick.
Correspondent Dominic Hughes was given rare access to the facility.
That's probably why they hadn't really made it big news to get people prepared for it. They just want you to get sick so you can get the poke, right? Crazy.
Project Bluebeam. Can you describe what that is?
It's the ability to stage through very advanced technologies an alien attack or an alien event. And it's a whole series of them. Now, what most people don't know about since late 50s, early 60s, like the Barney Hill case and all that, those were all human assets abducting innocent people made to look alien. And so that psychological warfare was authorized in 1953, 54. 1954, we mastered gravity control. So we started deploying these assets to begin to condition the public that there's a scary threat from outer space. I mean, look at Hollywood. Alien, Ridley Scott's, the movies. If you want to see a script for what's coming fairly soon, look at the movie Independence Day. Okay. It's right out of central casting for this covert group. So what their whole purpose is to create sort of a global militarized totalitarian superstate of the world fighting another world. It's like War of the Worlds. Okay. And that's been a 70-year defense.
A woman enters an elevator, and in 10 seconds, this happens. I want you to notice the features. Do you notice what's going on with her features.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Look at her hair. She actually transforms from a woman to a man in 10 seconds. This is a video that's in an elevator, people. This is a reptilian. What do you think? Right now, I'm speechless. Turns from a woman to a man in 10 seconds. This reptilian transforms, changes his features, face, hair. What do you think? Follow the Chicago Cryptoid Bushman.
Wow, everything was down, not just the phone line. Everything. Look, all of it was down. People are saying this is an EMP attack, but they targeted everything? Because I'm sure you've noticed your phone being down. Well, it wasn't just our phone, it was everything. All of it was down. Unless this was aliens, then what was it? Was it that solar storm that was coming?
You know, it's strange because my internet, my home internet went out, but my phone didn't. And I was still able to, you know, scroll the internet, and I actually seen other people talking about the outages, but they were saying that they weren't out. So everybody wasn't out. So I don't know. Was y'all out that day?
I'm not sure, but I think the sky is ripped in half. Come on, Cloud, get out the way. Y'all see that line? It go all the way up. Can't see it though, but damn, there it is. The sky's turning its hell.
Yeah, that's weird.
Or did something fall out the sky?
Just because I don't see nobody talking about this, it was 2 solar flares last night. And if your phone not working and your phone say SOS, this is why. 2 really big solar flares happened last night. If you trying to call 911, you probably can't. And they probably can't answer even if your phone works. It's a lot of stuff you can't do right now. So just be careful. These is all the phones that's down right now. And it's probably some more too. So just stay dangerous.
One thing most Americans didn't get a lot of was actual news from Ukraine.
Facts. Here's a quick question, and I want you to think on it, and then scroll on and go about your day. There are 2 million cell phones in Ukraine. The question I ask you is, how many cellular footage have you seen of conflict in Ukraine?
That's what I said. I said that on previous videos.
Native cell phone. Today. How many videos have you seen of bombings? How many videos have you seen of gunfire? How many videos have you seen of conflict?
For real.
Me? None. I'm just saying what's really going on. Peace to the guys. And also, when I made this video a year ago and said that, they banned it for misinformation when all I did was ask a question. Peace to the guys.
Man-made anti-gravity, very advanced aircraft. That we, have, I have people who have been there who've seen them come up at night and move out. They'd be huge black triangles. And those are ours, by the way. Now, there are some extraterrestrial ones that are similar. So if you can envision this, almost any airfoil or superstructure that they've observed that's of an extraterrestrial origin, they've been able to create, let's say, copycat or similar. So this makes this very confusing and unfortunately opens up the possibility of a number of false flag or what Pentagon called deceptive indications and warnings operations or false flag operations.
You know what? It makes me wonder. Stephen Greer be dropping all the knowledge about these UFOs. And I wonder, is he still alive? And if he isn't, why haven't they got him yet? I'm just asking a question. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think.
Am I tripping or is that a UFO? Bro, what the fuck is that?
It's something.
Yo, that's a fucking UFO, bro. I'm not tripping. Yo, hold on, bro. It makes no fucking sense. That's in the sky. Those are planets or some shit? No way. That's a UFO, bro. That's a fucking UFO, bro. Live in effect, bro. Right in front of me. Yo. That's a huge one. That's the shit you see in movies, bro. What the fuck? I'm out here at 1 a.m. These niggas kidnapping somebody. Yo, that's crazy. That shit's crazy, bro. That shit's crazy.
Rocket takes off in Nevada and lands in Australia. Why was the footage upside down? Were they trying to be funny with this video? Oh no. It tried
Hello?
to get inside. Bro, where the hell do you live?
I was just trying to get me some trail mix and
What the hell? Wait, why he got on French tips?
Explore.
Huh? What? What?
What is that?
What the
That was not there last night.
Nah, that was wasn't there last night. We pulled up here. I come over here and set up this solar thing last night. You ain't do that. Holy shit.
I will kill again.
Gosh. Made it to the Appalachian Mountains. So far, no skin. Gosh.
Going out here by myself. Weird stuff out here. I've been hearing weird stuff out here, so. Yep. Yep, there it is. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
Babe, what are you looking at? Wait, what do you look? Oh my gosh. Do you not see that? Oh my gosh. Rewatch this video. Do you not see that right there? Oh my god.
Yeah, I definitely didn't see nothing in that last video.
Y'all are gonna want to see this. Something big may be coming. So the phone outages, the solar flare, right? Remember this map. While they're saying it's a solar flare, pharmacies nationwide are declaring a cyber attack against them. But they're saying that these outages are a solar flare. Back to the map. Pay attention to the locations. The experts say that the solar flare affected the places that the sun was actually shining on, the places that were lit up by the sun, where it was facing. East Coast, 4 a.m. Midwest, 3 a.m. West Coast, 2 a.m. Sunrise, 6:30. Also notice the locations again. Very strategic. Dallas, Houston, looks like Raleigh, Atlanta, New York. Very strategic. For all you skeptics, this is their own website. Loss of radio contact for about an hour on the sunlit side of the Earth. This is the solar flare that they're saying it was. Think I'm done? I'm not. Now for the damning part. What kind of electronics can solar flares cause damage to? It can significantly impact the ability to communicate on the medium and high frequency 300 kHz or 30 MHz. Down here you see it's observed the 4 to 400 MHz. The majority of cellular bands are between 600 MHz and 39 GHz. So according to them and their science,
just say
their solar
megahertz and
flares would not
gigahertz.
even really affect our phones, and they would not affect half the places that were lit up by the solar flare. Which brings me right back to leave the world behind. Seems like it was a test. Like maybe something is coming. Something where they don't want us communicating back and forth with the United States. I don't know. Be ready.
Yeah, that was weird though. I mean, you know, for them to say that it was a cyber attack is crazy, you know, but I still say that it's all inside job, bro. Like, I feel like they're doing this. You can't make me think any other way, you know. I know we got a lot of enemies, man, but just something tells me that we've been sold off. I don't know. But what y'all think?
I would not be stunned, surprised to find out the Russians notified Washington that they've placed a nuclear weapon, a warhead in space, hovering over North America that's capable of delivering an electromagnetic pulse attack over North America. You don't blow up satellites with nukes. That's crazy. It would be the worst nightmare, folks. You'd be better off to be incinerated with a nuclear warhead than to live after an EMP attack. Why do I say that? Because you're still alive, but there's no life. You're back to the 1600s. No technology at all. Nothing. No way to pump water, no electricity, no utilities of any kind, no food, no transportation, no trucks hauling food, no farmers, tractors not moving, nothing. No food processing companies still operating.
We'll figure it out.
Me over the weekend saying, well, I'll have solar panels and everything. I'll have electricity. I said, no, you won't, because
all your gadgets will be fried.
Well, but the circuit boards that process the electrical from the solar panel to your household grid, they're fried.
Yes, and all your gadgets in your house are fried.
Yeah,
everything electrical is fried. You're not fried. The gadgets are fried. Well, you think, well, we'll get it fixed. Well, how are you going to fix it when nothing works?
And guess where all the circuit boards and transformers
from China?
Yes,
our electrical grid can't be fixed because all the parts come from China. And China's just going to sit back and watch us starve. Years ago, James Woolsey, former CIA director, told me, and this was a personal conversation I had with him, he said that within 1 year, 90% of the American people would be dead. Not from the blast, but from the implosion of society. The lack of food, the lack of water, the lack of medical care, the lack of heat, just the chaos, the crime. The CIA expects 90% of the population to die within 12 months after an EMP attack. That's what I think the Russians have threatened to deliver to the United States. It'll be the worst nightmare. You just don't want to live in that world. And there's no way out. There's no place to go. Canada's going to be taken out. Mexico's going to be taken out. Where are you going to go? You're going to walk on foot? What are you going to eat? What are you going to drink? How long can you walk to get to South America? This is the nightmare that we would have.
Yes, the one thing that's kind of preserved the North American continent for now centuries is the fact that we've got two great big oceans on both sides of the continent. That's kind of protected us. But in an EMP, it becomes our prison.
Yes, we're boxed in.
To even think that if something like that did happen, bro, how up shit's creek without a paddle we would be. And I mean that in the most respectful way possible. But just think about it, right? Yeah, you have your guns and you have your ammunition and you have your 90-day supplies of food, and you may have bought several of those to last you up a year or a couple of years. But what about the scavengers? You're not going to be able to keep all the scavengers from coming in and just robbing you and your family for everything you got. You could stop them, but how much ammunition would you need to stop them? Of course, you could probably unalive them as they come and approach your sanction and then take their weapons to add with what you got. But then again, how long would that actually work? I mean, it's a lot of things you have to really put in perspective when we talking about an EMP attack. It's crazy.
Okay, watch this, y'all. This man, he called his boss asking him, why didn't y'all tell me they had a new employee, right? He constantly looking back, right? He talking to somebody, right? Just watch, this is creepy. Look, having a whole conversation with somebody, right? Saying that somebody came and he dapping that person off and everything. Now see, look, y'all see when he dapped them off, look what happened. He dapped them off. You see that shadow? And then the shadow goes over here and he pulling the chair out for him. He swore to God he sat there and had a whole conversation with this person. He moved over talking to him and everything. Y'all better protect yourselves. Whatever that was took advantage of him.
Never know what's going to happen. This baby fell out of the sky and landed in our yard. It's never boring on the Welke farm. Thank God there's no horses out or it didn't hit the house. And it's still going and flashing.
So Samsung is sending satellites into outer space, bro? I mean, I never knew. Yeah, that's wild.
This is a crazy, crazy story. Have you ever heard about Amy Eskridge? She was a NASA engineer. People are speculating online that she was assassinated because she blew the whistle on anti-gravity technology and time travelers from the future. It's crazy shit, man.
Was this a video you're going to show me?
They are you. They are me. They're from here, from the future. P47 is present plus 47,000 years. P52 is present plus 52,000 years. And basically there's a calamity, right? So there's like a apocalypse scenario in the near future. It wipes out most of like everything, man. And there's the ones that go underground and survive, right? And then there's the ones that somehow stay on the surface and miraculously don't die.
So you're telling me that this chick made that video in 2022 and was suicided?
Look, here's another video to give you a little bit more context.
Let me tell you, I'm in Huntsville, Alabama. I know I've said that several times. We're the Rocket City. We're the biggest deal you've never heard of. Von Braun was here and we won the space race. We developed the Saturn V here. We built the Saturn V here. We won the space race here in Alabama, whether you've heard of it or not. And I can tell you for a fact, so many prototypes. So many prototypes. Only prototype built like this in the world. You turn it on the first time, it works exactly like you thought it would the first time. Great data. You apply for more funding to test it more thoroughly, they cancel it. It goes to NASA divestment. It goes to the auction block. People bid on it and literally scrap metal vendors win the bid and melt it down for scrap metal and sell it. We could be crazy, crazy, crazy far. We could be on the moons of Jupiter. We could be exploring Pluto if we had spent money differently. I can tell you the names of so many NASA scientists that are depressed and they want to kill themselves because they have built prototype after prototype after prototype in Huntsville, Alabama. First in the world, never before seen, worked the first time you turned it on exactly like you thought. It was canceled and melted down for scrap metal.
I wouldn't put it past that they have tried to obfuscate advancements in technology for their own agenda, right? They kind of want like, their own timeline of technological progression to space, you would assume, right?
I mean, if you looked into it and she was actually a employee at NASA and she died and she was saying all that, I mean, that's definitely suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
But has anything she said came to pass yet? That's the real question. And if so, mind blown, bro.
Hey, check this shit out. And this the reason why you need to check your fruits or your vegetables. Make sure that you clean your shit thoroughly.
Oh, wow,
you feel me? Cause what you about to see right now is a parasite. And these motherfuckers got a mind of them own. When this shit get inside your body, it grow and expands. You understand me? Look how it's finna move.
It's crazy.
That shit crazy. Think about this shit being in your body and expanding. It's like, this is what motherfuckers eating and they don't even know it. Make sure you detox your body. That shit crazy. And it's a lot of GMO products out here that's like that. And even if you growing your own vegetables, make sure that you tap in and look inside and examine your product. This shit right here can take you out. This shit right here can live inside you for years and cause you to get sick and all other types of things.
That's true. 90% of humans got parasites. As we speaking, I have parasites. And as you're looking at this video, you have parasites. We must detox. It is a must.
Today I noticed something interesting and disturbing about the USD. Everyone knows who's on this one, right? How about this one?
Yeah, we know who on that one.
And this? Have you noticed it yet? All of these presidents were slave owners except one, and they didn't give him a flag on the rear design.
Huh. Yeah, that's crazy.
Have you noticed which one?
Yeah.
The one that ended it.
I saw a Freemason meeting and what you see, man? Little hands. Little chant look like they doing or something.
Currently, there's a pretty bad virus going around in the United States. It's kind of disguised as COVID, but you're going to test negative for COVID and the flu, and nobody knows what it is. I've been out for 3 weeks, and I still have some of the symptoms. Like, I'm still recovering, meaning I cannot go back to work unless I'm fully recovered, because what's going to happen is, like I tried to go to work on Sunday, exhausted, first of all, and I can't stand for a long time. My back is hurting me because I can barely support my own body weight. I'm like, can't breathe, my chest is heavy, but I also feel like I have to vomit. I literally went through all the stages of like COVID, but it expanded into a 3-week timeline to the fact that I had to miss work for 3 weeks, and I worked 2 jobs. I didn't get a single check for 3 weeks. I've been to the doctor's office like 3 or 4 times, and I've saw 3 different doctors who were trying to figure out what was wrong with me and just giving me medicine and hoping that it helps. Like, nobody knows what it is. Nobody truly knows how to treat it. You just have to write it out. Why is the news not talking about this? Why is nobody talking about this virus that's going around the U.S.?
I don't know. Maybe they want you to get sick. Who knows? I just know this. Everybody better get back on herbal remedies again. Tell you.
I don't care what nobody say. This is live. You see the little green ball bouncing around on my camera. Don't even worry about that. Look up here in my sky. Look. Look. What is that? They don't expect nobody to look directly at the sun, but what is that? What is that? You can't tell me that that's not 3 planets in the sky right there. Look at this. Look at this. I'm not talking about the green light bouncing around. I'm talking about live on my camera. Look at this.
I see 2.
What is that? It's moving. That's the sun to the left, something else beside it to the right, and then there's another planet right there to the right beside it. It is 6:52 in the morning in Los Angeles, California. Anybody with the iPhone camera, any camera can see this with yourself.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Maybe y'all know.
Look, they spotted the block. It's only for a couple seconds. Look at that shit. So for those who don't know, the blob is basically supposed to be one of the biggest sea creatures that exist in the ocean. Supposedly, everybody thought to believe the megalodon, but it's really the blob. Right here, this is like a baby blob, and this is a blue whale. They said, you know, the blue whale is supposed to be the biggest ocean creature, but nah, bro. The blob is given the name of a mysterious underwater sound recorded in the 1990s, right? They try to tell people that it was just ice shelves breaking in Antarctica and all that, right? But they said that the sound was so scary that it sounded like a group of 90 blue whales from one sound. Now, this is supposed to be a 3D image of like how big the blob is compared to a human. And y'all wonder why people scared to be in the ocean, right? We're going to run it real quick one more time. Look, y'all, look at that shit. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. What y'all think, though? Yeah, what y'all think?
Look at that shape right there. Yeah, I can't zoom out any further. It looks like it's dissipated from what it was. Yeah, well, that's up close.
Yeah, I don't know.
Space Force testing a new plane?
Definitely look like something falling from the sky. For sure.
That's not dissipating. That's still going at the same rate. It's going to hit it way out in the inlet. Out in the ocean. That's over the peninsula at this point. The Alaskan Peninsula. Yeah.
Now, why y'all didn't tell me that they will not allow you to bring fruit from Jamaica because it has seeds? You can't bring any fruit into the United States with seeds. What is that saying? You can take it anywhere else besides the United States, except the United States. They don't want you to bring any seeded fruit from other areas, you know, other countries. But all the other countries accept fruit with seeds. Now, if you notice that around here in the United States, it's hard to find seeded fruit. You know, growing up, we used to have seeds in all our watermelons. Now it's seedless watermelons and just seedless grapes and all of that. Growing up, we had seeds. Now, you can't find a fruit with seeds. They don't want you to have that because it's healthy for you. That's what you need. You need the seeded fruit. Now everywhere is no seeds because it's healthy.
Yeah.
I had a friend to go to Jamaica, their home, and I asked them to bring me some fruit back with seeds, and they wouldn't let them bring it. Why? Because it had seeds. They don't want us to get that. They want us to stay sick over here. That's why so many diseases are here in the United States. More so than anywhere. Because they won't allow us to eat healthy. They don't want us to eat healthy. They don't want us to be healthy. They don't want us to live long. So yeah, y'all didn't tell me that. Y'all didn't tell me that they won't allow you to bring seeded fruit into the United States.
That's crazy.
Open your eyes.
I didn't even
Open
know.
your eyes. Right in front of you. It's right here in front of you.
And you know what? You wonder why, even when you eat all the fruits, all the vegetables here in this country, you don't really see the effects as you should. And it's because these fruits are like aftermarket fruits. They're not the real deal, fruits. And that's why, you want to really get healthy, you have to learn herbal medicine, man. Learn herbal medicine. That's the quickest way to heal. You can heal through some fruits, but a lot of it has been touched. A lot of it has been bioengineered, so you don't get seeds out of it, man. And it's crazy because everybody know that any seeded plant is good for you, just like marijuana. We have been told that when it's got too many seeds, then it's not good. But when in fact it actually is, because it's the female, it is the fruit bearer. We got to a point in society where we listen to the news more than we listen to nature. Because you can look at nature and you can observe nature, and nature will tell you everything you need to know. But you have to have an open eye. You have to. If you don't have that open eye, it'll fly right over your head. And this is why I say all the time, man, learn the power of discernment. That's the only way you're going to get it, man. God is within you. And if you listen to the God within you, he'll guide you. Nah, for real. And like I always say, do what you will with that information. But hey, if you like what you saw, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you know when I upload. And remember, challenge the argument and not the person.